All right, gamers. We're going to do our next session of our Thursday game group, so stay tuned. Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Master's Dungeon. I'm Brian, your Game Master. Hope you all are ready for this next episode of the Thursday's Game Group for Days Long Gone, my Mutants and Masterminds campaign that I'm running with some of you subscribers. It's going to be a very interesting episode. We're going to delve into a lot of the deep plot points are going to be revealed, and there's going to be a revelation at the end, and then quite the... how should I say, without making any spoilers, quite the situation that the players are going to be put into with a very limited amount of time. So I'm not going to say any more. We're going to go and get into it, and we're going to see what you think. Let's start with Zorro. What did Zorro spend points on?
Well, Zorro spent his 15 points picking up Ghost Fighting at full damage. So that way, if we have any more of those ethereal suckers floating around, I can punch them.
Okay. Nice.
I also picked up the Counter-Strike power. So that way, when I am attacked, I can fight back immediately. And I spent some points, 4 points into strength and 1 for fighting. So that way I can hit a little harder and hit a little more often.
Nice. Nice and easy. Let's see. Let's take a gander. Counter-Strike. All right. Okay. Cool. Well, hell, that was easy.
Just the way I like it.
Easy peasy, baby. All right, Sketch. What did you do?
All right. I spent 7 points boosting my variable up by a point, putting it to 3, which means now I can fly up to a 15-point total, which is pretty useful. And since my Arch-Life array total went up, I also was able to up my create ability up to a 7.
Okay.
And then I was able to put two power points into deception, bringing that up to a 6. Put 2 points into technology, bringing that up to a 6, and 2 ranks and 2 points into vehicles, putting that up to a 4.
Nice. So now if you have to drive under stress in your drawn tank, you can do so relatively decently. As you're dodging giant mutant rats.
Better shooting.
Spoilers. What am I doing?
Wait, why are you making us run over Splinter? That's not nice, man.
Well, they're just mutant rats. They don't know kung fu, ninjutsu, whatever.
Pizza fu.
Yeah, there you go. There are no turtles that you may find. Maybe, I don't know. It depends upon how much you decide to wander around down there.
Sorry for the delay, Brian. I had a few personal issues.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. We're just going over character expenditures right now. So, have you got all yours done?
Yeah, I had it done yesterday, I think.
Okay, so we're going to go to Shadow Dragon, then we'll do yours, okay?
Sure.
All right.
So I really just focused fully on upgrading my offenses and defenses, trying to get more in line with the power level limits. I upgraded my accuracy with my fist weapons and my shuriken up to a +9. My damage is starting to fall behind at this point, but I'm thinking about getting some more specialized damage effects rather than upgrading the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And then I poured everything else into dodge, parry, will, fortitude, and I upgraded my actual stamina stat by 1 point because I figured by now he's probably getting a little bit more endurance with all of the stuff he's been doing.
Mm-hmm. All the running around and the punches and everything you're taking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, easy peasy. I like it. Nice and simple. All right, Kazi, let's take us through James here. What did James do to upgrade himself?
Well, I increased my perception, deception, and persuasion by 2 points, by 2 ranks, sorry. So it's 3 points in total with that. I increased my will by 1, so it's 3 now instead of 2. And I also increased my parry from 0 to 2 with the same idea that Shadow had, that he had been fighting a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
He has at least learned how to like move a little bit and try to, mostly seeing Zoro and Shadow how they fight, trying to copycat those movements. And I
Okay.
increased the power, the rank of my mind control power from 3 to 5.
Oh, nice. Let's take care of that. Oh, yep. Alrighty. Okay. Fantastic. All sounds pretty easy. I like it. Nothing super complex, but just evolutions and what you've got. I like how you guys are thinking story based, like the things you're doing are causing your characters to grow in a certain way, which is really cool. All right, so let's start with a recap. What happened last game?
Well, instead of a magic carpet, we're now rolling in a tank.
Mm-hmm. Cool, not as cool, but cool nonetheless.
We started out delivering, Mr. Rescue Me and meeting his girlfriend, fiance, whatever she is. Shadow Dragon and Kazi went into the apartment to basically help them pack and get them out, where we ran into the guy in the suit.
Suit man or suit guy, whatever you called him.
Suit dude. The
Suit
best
dude.
Suit dude. Just rolls off the tongue. All right, then what happened next?
We faced to Captain Sterling.
Him and a bunch of his SPD goons.
Yeah, we managed to distract them thanks to a good roll on the illusion and also with the darkness that Shadow cast on all of us. We were able to escape mostly unseen. We were just followed by 2 of the Iron Man suit guys.
Mm-hmm. Down into the sewers.
Yeah. And that's when we discovered that my control emotions is actually more powerful than what we thought. But it was cool.
Yeah, you just because you've got like cumulative and all the other stuff on it, man. Just you keep using it, and then eventually they just go unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah, I was super beat up when we got down there. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. Looked around, see how much room it is. That's it. I just built a tank around me, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with anything.
And then you just use the big machine gun on top of it. Just tuck, 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 tuck. All right, yeah. So then you guys were able to dispatch those 2 Iron Man guys. You weren't followed by the rest of anybody else. You didn't think much about it. You all got into the tank and drove away into the smelly darkness of the sewer.
Yeah.
Not as cool as flying off into the sunset on a carpet, but
Immeasurably safer, I would believe.
yes, actually.
Yeah.
At least this has 4 walls.
Yeah, and we also we took Rupert's girlfriend with us because
Mhm.
Rupert was taken by the suit guy that we assume is Rash.
Okay. You're not sure, but no, because nobody else was able to see it.
Oh well, yeah,
but-
sorry, it's just Shadow, the one that thinks that is.
Yeah, and he just made like a passive comment. Hey, I think maybe this dude might be Rash. You don't know. You guys are thinking he's dead. You guys are like probably secretly hoping that it's not actually him, because that might spell disaster for you. All right. So now, on to where we left off. So you guys are like driving through the sewers. Where are you guys going?
To the Chinese restaurant, right?
It's actually Japanese.
Oh, sorry.
Right? Correct?
Yes.
Yes, Japanese.
Sorry, I never made it to the actual restaurant, so.
Yeah, I went all just, stereotypical and went Chinese restaurant. But Japanese restaurant, just as good. I do love me some Japanese food.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you were imprisoned by the time we got there.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to get to the hideout, but never went to the restaurant, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like, wow, we're going somewhere new, guys. Yay. They're like, no, we've been here before. You're like, oh, well, I was in a dirty cell.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that we were in the hideout, just the restaurant is the new thing, so yay for me.
Mm. All right, so you guys are able to take the tank a little ways in the sewer. Eventually, it gets to the point where it can't traverse the places that you need to go. So you eventually abandon it, and then you hoof it on foot the rest of the way, going through the smelly, dark sewer. Thoughts going through your mind. So, what are you guys thinking right now, character-wise? What are your characters mulling around in their old brain?
I'm dead. Natalie's gonna kill me.
You're gonna come home stinky, smelly. The whole excuse of being kidnapped and in prison is probably not going to work, even though it's the truth.
I can't forget the bread.
Rubble?
Remember flowers and chocolates, right? Right.
Oh,
Zorro?
she's not mad at me yet.
Yet, but we'll see. What about the rest of you? What are the rest of you guys going through your brains?
On a scale of 1 to 10 on the weirdness, I'd say like 9 or 8. Been a pretty hectic day.
Yeah, you like several days ago, you guys were living your normal lives, doing your normal thing, and then this things have just been kind of turned upside down.
We break into a police facility, go into a secret prison. This guy keeps yelling that he's putting himself under arrest and shoots at us.
And also, Sketch, you had those weird visions put into your brain.
Yeah, but that was yesterday.
Yes, but still, they're there. They like every now and then you'll blink or you'll close your eyes, or like when you try to sleep, you'll get these like snapshots of weird things, different places, different people, sometimes of yourself, the people with you, other people you've never met. None of it's good though. You're never seen having like a picnic. It's always strife and chaos, battle, death, that kind of stuff.
Gives lots of ideas to create new characters, though.
Mm-hmm. You're like, man, all this stuff. Yeah, you got years worth of work just in the last few days of stuff you could do.
Yeah.
Dragon, what is your character thinking? What is he mulling around in his head?
He is wondering, how could Rash possibly be alive? What does he want us to do? How is he going to try to manipulate us into it? And how do we defeat him? How the heck do we defeat him if it comes to that? Did Amy know about this? Why wouldn't she tell me? No, I can't think like that. She's my master. I need to trust her. But still, that was a pretty jerk move.
I mean, there's a lot of questions. You're hoping that everything will be answered. You're going through different scenarios, like the whole if it is Rash, how do you beat him? If not even Stardust was able to put an end to him, and all the other heroes, that were with her before, how are you going to do it? Like what kind of tricks are you going to have to pull? Who's going to live? Who's going to die if it comes down to this big epic battle? This is all this stuff going through your brains. So you guys eventually make it back to like the sewer section close to the restaurant.
I'm going to check the time.
Check the time. It's probably getting like evening, so probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that.
Yep, time to split, head to the house. I got to get some bread on the way home.
Okay.
You might want to be careful. Even though you look normal, you do still smell like a sewer.
True enough. Definitely a shower before dinner. Good point.
All right. So you guys are going to come, so where are you guys going to go? You're going to go to the hideout and you're going to go up into the restaurant?
I'm going to go into the hideout for now because that's where we need to kind of debrief Rupert's girlfriend, Sarah. And we also want to make sure that the restaurant is clear. We don't want to be going up there in our outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys get into the hideout. You guys take a moment to relax, just kind of just breathe. A sigh of, safety.
Well, what's the plans? And as I'm saying this, I'm sending a text.
Also remember the hideout, though. You can't, signals don't come in and out because of all the walls and stuff.
Yeah, never mind.
I mean, you could send it, and then when you get outside, then it would probably send, but...
We need a cellar repeater down here.
I don't know. We need more information.
Board where we put down visions from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that guy could be Rash, which means that this thing still possibly happened then.
Unless there's another speedster with red fire and lightning, I'm pretty sure it's Rash.
Yeah. Well, this does give us, if this is a possible future, that does give us a slight advantage in working towards against it.
Right, but just by knowing that it's a future that we might encounter, we've already changed what's actually going to happen.
Well, there is one good thing to see from this, though. It was like, I always wondered if I ever had a super suit, what it would look like. It doesn't look too bad.
The way that guy talked, it made it sound like he has traveled through time or something and tried to alter reality, multiple times. And every time we fail to defeat whatever it is that's coming for us.
Brian,
Yes.
I'm trying to do at the moment, so I try to look at the picture that we draw,
Mm-hmm.
sketch draw, and try to compare the physical features that are visible towards what I have in my memory from the guy that we spoke just a few moments ago. Is it feasible that it's the same guy?
I mean, it's feasible. I mean, it could be. The guy that you spoke with earlier is, his features are not very unique. He's medium height, medium build.
Yeah, but I have eidetic memory, so.
Yeah, I mean, but so the picture that Sketch drew because the picture that Sketch drew, this picture that has Rash in it, he's in his costume. I mean, you're thinking it's a high probability. but you could not say with 100% certainty.
Okay.
But like your gut, like your guts are telling you this is probably him.
I'm about an 80% certain, guy, that it's the same dude.
Well, hopefully this has a bit more. He hasn't tried to kill us yet, so
Yet being a very operative word.
Yeah, because then you kind of think like, well, if it was him and he was, if he was up to what he was doing, previously, the fact that you guys are alive is some kind of a mystery. Because with how powerful you know him to be, he probably could have ended you all relatively quickly, but he hasn't.
Alright, I'm gonna. I had my bag here from earlier, so I'm just gonna sit down and catalyze what happened earlier at the prison and here, and I'm just gonna take a 10.
Take a 10 on art.
Yeah, two different things. One for prison event and one for city street event.
Okay.
So that's a 22 on those.
Okay, yeah, you're able to, almost nearly identically, recreate through your drawing events that took place.
Huh. So first things first, I think I need to go take a shower.
Yeah, Zora's going to go ahead and head on back to his place carefully and pick up some garlic bread on the way home.
Some garlic bread. Oh yeah, because it's spaghetti night, man. Spaghetti night. You gotta have...
I was thinking. Well, does he think vampires are going to attack him on the way home?
I mean, in the things that you've dealt with recently, that is not outside the realm of possibility.
Inside the realm of possibility. So I'm gonna take a shower, head on home, and then I'm gonna start making a list of supplies I'm gonna need because I'm digging the costume I saw in the drawing I made. So I'm gonna start listing off supplies and periodically going to art stores and online shops and starting to get pieces for a costume together.
Okay.
Discreetly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like solid pieces. I'm still gonna have to use art to put it together and stuff for assembly and stuff. So yeah, that's a thing that I'm gonna start working on.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so you guys all, you get yourselves prepared and you guys are getting ready to head out. So you can go back through the sewers to get out, or you go up through the restaurant and go out that way.
Yeah, I'll slip up through the restaurant.
Yeah, I'll go to the restaurant too and try to get a cab.
Okay. All right. So, Dragon, what is your plan?
For the time being, I guess since we're kind of entering a downtime mode, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I guess I will come back down here and meditate and just try to get my thoughts together.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Brian, just let me know how long it's gonna take for me to get all the pieces and parts I need to get the costume together.
Okay. I will. I'll think on that, and I'll let you know here in a minute.
All right.
What? Why is he not? Hold on a second. Gotta fix this. Okay. All right, so then the three of you guys decide to go up through the restaurant and go out while Dragon's doing his shower and meditating. So you guys kind of come up through the little secret entrance, and you come out. Two of you have done so, kind of know where to go. James, you're like, what the? You're like, okay, this is kind of cool. It's like a little secret area, secret room inside the restaurant that leads into the hideout there. So then you guys kind of come out into the restaurant, and let's get you over here in the restaurant. So many maps. Okay, hold on. Before I move you over there, let me double check my settings. Aha.
It's never good when the GM ahas.
I'll tell you because
it can be really good or really, really bad.
I think I did it last week with Fridays. I forgot to set the settings for the dynamic lighting on the map. I had it all set up, but I forgot to turn it on. So I put them on the map and they can see everything. I was like, oh shit. So because some maps are like bigger, so I just kind of like cut out with dynamic lighting like what I want to use in the map.
Sounds good. Makes
That's a
sense.
good idea. That's a really good idea.
Because I find them on Google, and then I'm like, all right, cool. This has got an area that I would like. Oh, but it's got like a room with a piano in it. I don't really see a piano being in like a laboratory, so we'll just block that off, and so people can't see in that room.
It's for that mad musician scientist.
Dun, 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 dun. That's how he focuses his mind when he's doing his dastardly stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Could you imagine the villain who does Mozart music while brewing chemicals and potions?
That'd be hey, maybe that's a good idea for a villain character. All right, so you guys come into the restaurant, and you kind of come out, and you notice that the restaurant is empty and is very quiet. So now it's probably going on like 9 o'clock or so at night.
Is this usually that, guys?
Normally this should be pretty busy, or at least there should be people in here eating and doing stuff, and not even like the little ambient music is going. None of that stuff is going. It's just very, very quiet.
I don't like this guy.
This ain't right.
Do I sense anybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do. You sense two people.
To the north, to the south?
They're down here. You guys can see yourself on the map, right?
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
myself, but I was not able to see if you ping somewhere.
So down here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see some dude kind of half lit from where I can see.
Okay, back.
Oh,
what did I
no,
miss?
you're kidding me.
What map is this?
It's a restaurant. It's the interior of the restaurant. Best one I can find. Mike, are you using your phone? You got your laptop? You need help moving?
I got the thing. Got the thing. I'm just trying to get it like situated. You know.
All right, I'll be right there. So you guys see sitting over here at a table. You see the guy from earlier, and you see this guy right here. Sketch, you recognize this guy as the guy you ran into in the burning apartment building.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was
There-
Rupert. I don't know why.
No, Rupert's not here. So you see the guy that took Rupert right here, the guy that you believe to
Yeah.
be his Rash, and then you see this guy here. You guys didn't meet him. I think Sketch was the only one that ran into the guy. This is the guy that gave you those visions. They're sitting here at this table, and the table is full of food. It's got food and drink and everything. You see the guy from earlier. He stands as he sees you guys coming. He's like, "Hello, my friends, please join us."
I don't like you. You seem to pop up wherever there's gonna be problems.
He's like, "Oh, you're Like, you're so rude, my friend. That hurts my feelings. But I guess you're right. It's not. You're not wrong. I guess. As you guys approach, he sits back down and he goes to his tea that he's drinking. And you see the man that's with him sitting there quietly, just kind of like, sipping his tea and filling his plate with stuff. There's like a bunch of different dishes on the table and plates around.
Send a quick text. I'm going to be late. Stupidity is occurring.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm 3 days late.
You're in the dog house, son. Dog house.
Nah. He didn't even get the dog house.
I don't even own a dog, so not even the possibility of the dog house.
Run the gutter, bro.
He might get the tree out in the backyard if he's lucky.
No, he'll get the gutter out back.
Oh!
So you see this guy here. He's just kind of like, he has this look on his face of like it's a mix of happiness, sorrow, kind of like mingled in. You know, that kind of look when people give you like when they smile, but like things are bad, kind of thing.
Yeah. I tried to incite this guy.
You tried to incite this guy.
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, so roll once for John. I think is what I called him. Roll once for him.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm also going to shoot Shadow Dragon a text. You have visitors downstairs and an empty house.
15
down
on
there.
that guy.
15. All right, and then roll for the other guy.
13.
Okay.
I've
All
got
right,
no
so-
signal where I'm at.
He's enjoying a shower. He's like scrubbing. He's been in that suit for like a day, fighting crime.
Yeah, but
Singing
hey,
I'm singing
seals in
Creedence
the
Clearwater.
hey, at least I can say I tried to contact him.
Yeah, you
I
did.
think you're the only one with the number, though. I think you're the only one that bothered to try and get anyone's number.
I think
He's
you're
like-
about.
I don't even have a phone right now.
Yeah, you got robbed.
Yeah, yours still in custody, ain't it?
Yeah, as well as my wallet and everything.
Ooh, they know where you live.
I'm sure you didn't need that anyway.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
It's not like it has your credit card, your photo ID / driver's license, your social security card, hash, bank card. You didn't need
Yeah,
any of that, right?
I hope not.
Picture of his girlfriend in there.
Wait, so they keep their social security card in their wallet?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
giving examples.
Some people, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, so insights. So the 15 on this guy, you sense like you don't sense hostility from him. You do sense like like I said, there's like that level of like sorrow, but yet there's like this happiness that looks like he's glad to see you. This guy over here, this guy's like a statue, man. He's just a very blank face. You can't really get much off of him. He does like the teriyaki chicken as he's eating it. You do know that he does enjoy the teriyaki chicken.
All right.
So is this meeting gonna take long? I still have to get to the store and do other.
He said, well, my friend, I mean, you could go really whenever you want. I can't stop you, but, well, he kind of like rolls his eyes. He's like, well, I could, but I'm not going to. You're free to do what you want, as you've always been. But, I mean, I might have a few things that you might want to know.
Well, let's not tap dance around it. Let's get to it because, like my friend here, I've got some very important things to handle.
He's like he looks at the both of you, Zorro and James. He's like, girlfriend's causing problems.
None of your business.
I just sit back and chuckle.
Like, he just smiles. He's like, all right, well, I'm assuming you guys have questions. I'll let you get yours out of the way.
Let's start with the obvious one. Who are you?
He's like, I think you know who I am.
Nah. Don't dance the answer. Straight up, who are you?
Straight up, who am I? Well, my name is John Sullivan. And you will know me as Rash. As he kind of like has that kind of like disgusted look on his face when he says that. Then he
Okay.
smiles.
I think I owe Shadow of $5.
I just shake my head. It's like, you're, great. So, why exactly are you here? Something, save the world, something.
Weren't you the one that killed all those supers a few years ago?
Like when you say that, he kind of like looks at he looks down into his teacup. He doesn't look at you, but he says, "Yes, I did, but I had to."
You realize that doesn't instill much trust, right?
He's like, "Yeah, I understand that, but we can get to that."
Let's be fair here. If he was still going out of his way to kill superpowered individuals, I don't think we'd still be breathing.
Oh, I agree with you, but histories, man, histories.
He looks down in his teacup and he takes a drink and he sets it down. He's like, "So, you guys know better than most people about how change, like dramatic, dynamic change, can fundamentally alter a society. All right, look back at 2009 and the things that I did, and look at where we are now." He's like, I had to do what I did to get us to where we are.
Is this really where we want to be?
A society of distrust. I don't think that's a very good goal.
It's like this isn't the goal. Like, this is only another stepping stone. This is another step in the plan. Because there's going to be another change that's coming soon, very soon. That's going to put not just you, but the human species to the test. And I can tell you now, it's failed 7 times. He has a very somber look on his face.
And I'm supposing we're under the impression that you can somehow travel through time repeatedly.
He's like, "Yes, I can. But not on my own. I have a something that amplifies my ability to do so that I bring with me." He takes another drink of his tea, sets it down, and he grabs a little teapot and he fills some more tea. Anyone? He offers if anybody would like some more.
I'll take some tea.
He
I just shave my
fills
head.
your he fills your teacup.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He
I mean,
fills your teacup.
I mean, of all the crazy things that happened today, this isn't the crazy thing that worries me most. So,
You mean the whole time to the second invasion of the SPD?
yeah, getting riddled with laser beams. Yeah, I think that's more detrimental to me than whatever could be in this tea. But
Well, just remember to dodge better next time.
I turn towards Rush and ask him, I do have one question. Is the
He's like, yes.
SPD tracking us somehow?
He's like, yeah, it's in your jacket pocket, your left jacket pocket under the flap. They put it on you.
I check there.
Yeah, there's like this really fine tracking device. It's almost like a fiber that's kind of been put under the flap. Like you pull it off, it's just on the end of your finger.
Okay. Could you take it like the Alps or something?
Did he what? Sorry.
Could you take it to the Alps or to the Himalaya or somewhere away from us? I mean,
Like he just like he reaches over and he just like he grabs it off of your hand, and his hand like vibrates, and like like the fire and lightning comes out. It just then it just like disintegrates into like a fine dust. He's like, you know, they shouldn't be bothering you. I kind of came back and took care of some of them while you guys were going into the sewer. So we'll have some time here.
By take care of, you don't mean that you...
Eliminated or just
knock them.
knocked unconscious?
I incapacitate. We'll use that. I hit them hard.
You hit them, they hit ground, fight over, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's with tall, dark, and silent over here? Does he just not talk?
The man, like he's drinking from his teacup and he sets it down. He's like, "Oh no, I can speak. it is not my time." As he smiles, he goes back to his teriyaki chicken.
And who are you exactly?
Do you have a name too? Or should I just keep referring to you as Suit Dude?
Rash says, he's like, he puts his hand on the man's shoulder. He's like, "You don't need to worry about him, guys. He has a purpose here, but it's nothing malicious. He is, like, he looks at him. He's a colleague. He's helping me with my plan."
Okay. Next question. Where's Rupert?
Ah, okay. Well, he's somewhere safe. He's one of the key ingredients to completing my plan. See, Rupert is a very special man. I didn't get to know him very well in my timeline. He died early on, but he has a very powerful set of abilities. But at this time, they're not very well developed. But I'm gonna have to bring those out.
You know, this is starting to sound disturbingly like a plot to a bad movie. What did they call it? One of those X things.
He laughs. He's like, I know it sounds maybe cliche, but I've expended a lot of the other more elaborate plans in times before, and I'm not a creature of repetition. I like to change it up, so.
Elaborate is usually a very beautiful thing until you get into a fight. Don't go elaborate. That's a good way to lose.
He's like, I know. You guys lost.
Against who exactly?
He's like, well, in the original timeline, you lose against you lose against the aliens. We all do. Second time, he's like, oh, I can't even remember, and it wasn't even that long ago. I think I did something with like seismic activity, where I ended up basically disturbing the tectonic plates of the planet, which caused massive earthquakes nearly nonstop, which destroyed the human populace. And you guys couldn't stop me. And then it all just kind of goes down, down to where we're at. The times before are gone. They're different lines now. We need to focus here and now.
So it sounds like you're selling us on a line of multiple timeline mythos or something along those lines?
He's like, yes. I don't know how much you understand about time, travel, space-time, all that stuff, but it's not...
are you like in some time loop and fix itself or something?
No, not really. So time isn't linear, right? You understand that. I go back to a certain point in time and I make changes which then create branches to different timelines in an attempt to get one that's favorable.
Wait, I think I saw something like this one episode of Doctor Who, I think it was. Yeah. Dude, I sell printers for a living.
He's like, okay, all right. I just said, maybe you guys don't believe me. Or maybe you don't want to. But that's beside the fact. Just know that in the original timeline, we all fought together. As a team. As he drinks from his tea. Mm.
That is what I point to the suit that dude showed him, right?
He nods his head. He's like, correct. I gave him a lot of different images from the different timelines that I took from John to give you of the many failures of you and the human race. Because it's like, well, I'll let John handle it. He goes back to his teriyaki chicken. So John, Rash, he's like, correct. I'm just going to be blunt. Right? So eventually there's going to be a world-changing event. An alien species does come to Earth. He waits a moment for that to sink in to see if there's any...
So they just prove themselves to be unintelligent. Okay, nice to know.
He's like... he kind of laughs for probably about 20 seconds at that. He's like, well, I mean, you say that, but I think so. In the original timeline, what happened in this timeline didn't happen. So the schism, like where the world is at now, like that wasn't like that. It was people still ran the streets and flew the skies on a daily basis. This alien species is not, don't look at some comic book, don't look at some, science fiction novel. Like this is a highly intelligent ancient alien species that is very powerful. With not only with their technology, but they also have abilities and powers. They destroy the human race. They destroy the planet. And you, me, everybody, we couldn't stop them.
And so with us having greatly diminished forces and a bunch of new guys, you're seeking out to rectify this.
Because that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to rebuild, rebuild what superheroes should be.
And how much time do we have to do this rebuilding under this, near Nazi-ish regime?
He's like, I can't say for sure. This event is one of the universal constants. Regardless of what I've attempted to do, they always arrive. But it happens differently. It happens earlier. It happens later. I mean, I would guess between 6 and 11 years.
So in 6 to 11 years, we have to rebuild what you destroyed a few years ago.
Yeah, but what I destroyed years ago needed to be destroyed. It was what caused the downfall of the society in my original time was hubris. There was so many different groups, so many different teams. Everybody had different agendas, and everybody had different plans, and people wouldn't work together, and everybody was better than everyone else. And we spent more time infighting on what to do versus being one huge united civilization. That's what I've been trying to accomplish these last 6 times I've attempted to make changes. Was to get you guys, because like I said, we worked together. Like we were a team. Like you four and the others as well. Yeah, we worked together. We were friends. I know your wife and your wife. He points to Zorro. He points to James. Like, I know your wives. They cook well. You know, I know their favorite colors, their favorite flowers.
Funny, I'm not married.
He's like, okay, I'm sorry. You will be.
Me neither.
He's like, you will be eventually. Or at least it has in all of the other timelines.
Not if I keep being late to dinner.
You know, he kind of laughs. It's like they may seem hard, but they're just worried. You know, and they're worried now as they worried then. They will understand. Trust me. Like, they care enough about you, they will understand.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is we have about 6 years to overthrow the current mindset, find new people, and get strong enough to fend off an alien invasion.
He's like,
And we
yeah.
have to do all of that while still remaining in a single agenda.
He's like, yeah. I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds a little rough, but I have faith. I believe in you guys.
Good. We just have to. It's fine. It just sounds like we just have to overthrow the entire government. That's all.
Yeah, you know, overthrow one fascist government and more or less make another one.
By the way, who are these other guys that you're referring to?
He's like, well, you haven't met them yet, but you will soon. He says with a smile. You will probably be untrustful and deceptive toward each other in the beginning, but you will need to work together. Because I've taken it easy so far the next 2 days, because the world will end. Like, he looks at it, like he takes his pocket watch out of his pocket, that one that he had before, and he opens it. He's like, in 46 hours, the world is going to end. He closes it. And I will make it end unless you stop me. Now, you will eventually meet this other group. You're going to have to put things aside quickly. Because I've had the gloves off, and now they have to come off. I'm sorry, they have had the gloves on, and now they have to come off. Because you're like...
You're saying that we have to worry about everyone teaming up to take down an alien invasion, and in 6 years, and now you're saying we have 48 hours to stop you from destroying the world.
Yes. As he says it with like a kind of like a smirk and a glare. He's like, this is that moment, gentlemen, that is going to help you. If you succeed, this is going to be the catalyst for change. He looks at you seriously. He's like, but if you fail, well, then I go to another point in time and try again.
You do realize just exactly how stupid you sound, right?
He's like, I've thought about it.
Stop me and save the world to save the world. Have you ever heard of this thing called a self-fulfilling prophecy?
He smiles. He's like, I understand, guys. It's difficult to believe. Several days ago, you were living your normal lives. You were selling printers. You were writing for children's television shows. You were doing your thing. But now it's to the point where things will end, and it's hard to take. It's hard to take. I understand that.
And you're expecting us to just, I don't know, let you walk out of here? Because you're being such a nice guy who's going to destroy the world!
He's like, well, I mean, it's not a matter of you letting me walk out of here. It's the fact that I walk out of here. I'm giving you guys this information because, you may not see it, but, I'm your friend, or I will be.
Wait,
You
wait,
realize I'm
so-
about 2 seconds from
so-
calling the
so-
SPD on you.
So what I'm hearing is, in the next 48 hours, we have to take down you, who took all of Stardust power to beat you in the first place.
He's like, well, or it's not this, even if you kill me, it's not going to stop what's going to happen. You're going to have to stop what's going to happen.
Okay, let's assume that we will play along your game. What else do we need to know?
I've told you most of what you need to know. I'll give you a couple of more hints, but the rest you're going to have to figure out on your own. Rupert is, in my timeline, he was called Gravitar. He's able to control gravity to a varying degree. I'm going to release his full power.
And just
Well-
what exactly is Graviton's full power?
He's like, well, so you may have to do some research in science, but you understand how gravity works, right? What gravity does for the planet. Now take a moment and think if it doesn't.
That just means I can throw your punk ass off the planet.
Well, that would mean that all atoms would separate.
I mean, eventually they would, but the first thing that's going to happen is everyone and everything will just be flung off the planet.
I'll personally make sure you're the one leading the charge if that happens.
Doesn't sound helpful.
He's like, Zora, I love your fire. I miss that.
I'm sure you do, right up until it burns you.
So you're from the future, and you said you're unlocking his full power. It was like, does that mean all of us have more power that we haven't brought out yet?
He's like, oh yes, of course. I mean,
How much power do we still have that we haven't untapped?
He's like, well, I can't tell you that. There's certain things that I can say, certain things that I can't, and certain things that I won't say. Because if I spoil too much, well, you've obviously read books and all this other kind of stuff about time travel, paradoxes, and all this other stuff.
It's sounding like you're the one that's the paradox here.
He's like, I may well be. As he takes a drink of his tea, he sips the last of it, sets it down.
Have you started to think that maybe you're the reason all these things actually do happen? Because you're worried about one thing possibly happening in 6 to 12 years?
Oh, they come. They will come. And if in my mind, if I don't do what I'm doing to help you, it's going to end the same way as it did for us originally.
Okay.
He said, "Gentlemen, I know it's hard to take in. I know it is. You have your doubts. You're young still. You're not as powerful and as wise as you will be. Because when I come into the fold, I was the young, inexperienced one, and you all taught me different things. And I'm eternally grateful for everything that you did for me."
We taught you.
He's like, "Yeah."
Don't think any of us are speedsters. So
He's like, "Well, I had my own powers, but like the knowledge and tactics and the way of the world and how to be a hero, like that's what you guys taught me."
Then you would have learned that killing fellow supers and even regular humans is not acceptable.
Under normal circumstances, no, it is not. But these are not normal circumstances.
And mass murder is definitely not acceptable under any circumstance.
I have to
Well,
agree with Sorrow here.
I understand. It always makes me wonder what if, like, we decided to send one of you back instead of me. The kind of conversations we would have and the things that you would do in an attempt to save the human species. Everyone you know, as he's kind of like staring off into space, like everything you know and love and will know and love. Takes out his pocket watch again. He's like, "Well, it's time to go."
Yeah, I've heard too much and I still have to get home, so I guess we'll see you in less than 26 hours. Still, I mean 46 hours.
He's like, "We will." He wipes his mouth and the guy that's with him finishes his meal, folds folds his napkin and lays it on his plate and puts all of his silverware and his teacup, very orderly, very like OCD kind of. And then you see like the guy sitting there, the suit dude. You see like his eyes kind of turn like a different color, and he just kind of like waves his hand. Let's see. And reality kind of like flickers and the illusion goes away. And like the restaurant is like full of his like goons. Rash is like, "Sorry, my friends, for the ruse. But you didn't think it was going to be that easy? Like, you're going to have to work."
Obvious BS is obvious.
He's like, "I hope to see you soon." Maybe, what's going on here? Why is this guy... Oh, he's on the wrong layer. Derp.
Oh.
There we go. So Rash grabs the suit guy, like by the shoulder. He's like, "Well, my friends, I hope to see you soon." As he just like disappears in a streak of like red fire and lightning. He kind of like goes through a wall. See, there's this guy kind of steps up. He's like this big, like muscular guy, no shirt. He's like tattooed. He's wearing like black like commando style pants and boots. These guys here all kind of like they come around with their weapons ready.
So what exactly are you supposed to be? Sterling's replacement?
He's like, I do not know the Sterling you speak of.
Yeah, I see like a replacement.
Yeah, he's the replacement, the runner-up, second best, that kind of thing.
I just turn around towards where we came from, and they yell, "Shadow!"
Shadow,
Okay.
make a perception to see if you can hear this. All right. Well, you hear a muffled yell coming from upstairs. You can't tell what it says, but you hear muffled yelling.
Well, I'm sorry, standard action? It's time to have a snack. Oh,
You
yeah.
just love that.
It makes me giggle every time I do it.
And as Zora comes fully into existence, the chair rises with them.
All right. So let's get some turn order going here.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick before we start combat.
Okay.
Day is officially the weirdest day ever.
Oh, amazing! It's gonna be one of those games.
One of those games.
So it seems.
Good thing I'm not the one that has to roll for my main damage.
Did I roll my...
By
Oh.
this time, Brian, do we have our injuries healed?
Yeah. All right. So Shadow, you come like running upstairs, and you see that from what you can see that there's 3, 4. I don't know if you can see this guy over here. There's this
Yeah, I
goon.
see 4 of them.
Yeah, you see 4 of them over here, and you can you see anybody else over here?
You're cutting out, Brian. Sorry.
Oh, can you see anybody else over here?
I can just make out James.
Yeah, so he's looking off, like he's looking off to the left. So you're assuming that there's other guys over there. Well, let's see here. Let's get some. All right. So top of the turn, it's the thugs. So you come running up into the restaurant. These guys notice you. This guy's gonna come over here. These two are gonna shoot you. Do I have numbers on those? No, I didn't. Oh, let me get to the chat. And then the second one. All right, you dodge the first one. The second one hits. That's probably good enough. Chart here. Donate chart. The chart makes it so much easier. Oh nope! Actually, you take a -1. You take it right in the shoulder.
All right.
Okay. This guy moves over here. So these two. So this guy and this guy. Maybe if I'll ping. We're gonna shoot you, James.
Okay.
So 2 dodges.
2 dodge.
I rolled the same thing twice. Fantastic. Okay.
Yep, it's gonna be one of those games.
Okay. So that's 2 toughness tests.
Yep. I rolled a 3 and a 2.
And the party
see.
died that day.
See, but now it's like toughnesses are just going to 20-20, you know?
30-30. Come on, man.
Nope.
Holy shiitake!
Oh my god.
I'm going down, guys.
Oh god.
RP was
Psych
It was
down,
it was
psych
a
down.
pleasure to meet you.
So you do have a hero point. Start a new session.
Unless you gave us one at the end of last session.
You get a new one at the beginning of every session.
Already?
And you lose all your hero points at the end of the session.
Yeah. Basically, it resets to 1, so everybody has 1 hero point.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use that one to reroll the 3. It's too early to be dying.
Is it ever too early to really die?
I can't believe it.
Well, because you used your hero
Yeah,
point, though, that's
yeah.
actually a 13 because you get to add 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Okay, so you take, you become dazed and you take 2 -1s. All right.
Yay.
So these 2 guys, so this guy here and this guy here. Maybe if I'll ping, gonna shoot you, Zoro. Actually, you know what? And then this guy over here as well. So 3 of them are gonna shoot you, Zoro. Oh man.
Holy shite.
Okay, so you've got 3. All right, let's go. Okay, so you dodged the first one. You dodged the second one. You get hit with the third one, though.
Roar!
You just stick it right in the chest like a beast. You're
Oh
like,
my God.
"Arr." You're like King Kong, son. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Exactly.
Yep, so you take no damage from that. The last 3 guys are going to shoot you, Sketch. Oh, man.
You cut out, so we didn't hear what they were going to do.
Oh, so the last 3 are shooting Sketch.
No.
Quit, Sketch. Draw a shield.
I was playing
Like for all of us?
Exactly.
Just roll a big dome.
I could.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. So I need 3 dodge checks.
Yep.
Is it only 2 on there, or is there 3 now?
There's only 1 on there.
Yeah, I'm just seeing one.
Okay. 2,
Oh, nice.
3.
Not so nice.
Okay. All right. So you dodge the first one. The second one hits you, which is a crit, and then the third one hits you as well. So you need 2 toughness tests.
Okay.
First one will be for the second shot. The second one will be for the third shot.
This is where I die, guys.
Goodbye, cruel world. You were good to us.
You can't die, you have to draw the shield first.
If I die, the shield would go away anyway.
That's why you need to draw it before you die. That way you won't die.
Well,
All
I
right.
think I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fine with those rolls? No rerolls?
Definitely want to re-roll the second toughness.
Okay.
And I'm guessing I'll keep the first one.
Okay, so keep the 13, you're rolling a 5.
So that's a 17.
Okay,
better.
so you take 2
17
minus
plus
1s.
17 plus like I'm guessing a 2 because I'm going to take damage from the first one. So that's a 19.
Yes. So, Okay, so the first one gives you a -1, and you become dazed.
Hmm.
And then the second one, you said you get a 19 total.
Yeah.
No damage.
Yay!
So let me mark this here so I know. Or if you guys mark, when I tell you you're whatever days staggered, whatever, you guys make sure you notate it and figure it appropriately.
Yeah, where are we supposed to? What is the symbol for the days?
Like what I use on your characters.
Yeah, so that we can put it ourselves.
I use like the little lightning bolt there.
That one?
Yeah. All right, Zorro, you're up.
Which one of these actually had the gall to hit me?
It was one of these. It was one of these three guys over here.
Yeah, but which one? I got a bone to pick with him.
I don't know. The middle one. This guy.
Hi, you're going to be introduced to my friend, the Chair. From the left to the right, see if I can knock him into Mr. Sterling Jr. over here.
Okay.
Sterling Jr.
Okay, that's a hit.
And that would be strength of 6, sir.
6. Yeah, he goes down. So you hit him. He goes over this way. This dude just like swats him to the side. Just he goes over here somewhere, and he is wah.
I see you play ping pong too.
He just cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, he's Sterling Jr.
Oh, Mr. Knuckle Cracker.
So he's gonna rush you, Zorro. He's gonna attack you. All right, the parry. You succeed. So he comes in with like a right hook. You get the arm up. You just say boom.
Counterattack.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a nice chair to punch. Eee.
All right. He gets his parry. And he parries it. So he comes in, you block, you're just like, whoo, you swing the chair, he gets his arm up, just like wham! Like air shockwave, whoo! Like blows napkins and stuff off this table nearby here.
Not bad, sir. Not bad.
He's like, you've seen nothing yet.
Oh,
Hi, Dragon.
All right, so I stagger a little bit from the gunshot. I'm assuming that's what it was, right? A bullet.
It's more like a kind of like a laser rifle kind of thing.
Okay. So I stagger a little bit from the laser attack then, but I almost don't notice because there are people in my house, and I did not invite them. So these like tendrils of darkness start to kind of slither out of the wound, and then it explodes as my cloud forms around me.
Okay.
30 foot radius sphere.
All right, 30-foot radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
Just cover
2,
the
3,
whole
4.
thing.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it goes like up that way. So it's like that.
Yep.
It goes like off the top of the map because I have it butted up against the top.
All right, and then I'm going to move forward 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it moves with me because it's a personal effect. Am I able to grab it, or is it just you?
You can try to grab it. Let me let go of it. You can try.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
only
Oh, yeah.
okay. So those two
gotta-
guys and anyone else who has come into contact with it can choose to make a DC 14 dodge if they want to get out.
Okay. These two dudes. Nope. They are completely enveloped. They're like, what? Huh? What? What's going on?
All right, then I am going to throw 3 shuriken at that dude right there.
Okay.
And his active defenses are halved
So-
unless he has some way to break my concealment.
Yep. All right, Godspeed.
23, not bad.
Wah. All right, you hit. What's the damage on it? 5?
Yep, it's effect rank 5.
You hit him, but it kind of like tinks on his armor that he's wearing. Doesn't do any damage.
Okay.
All right, Sketch.
Well, I know what I'm doing, and you're gonna need to get out that pen, that shape pen again.
Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Basically going to
Let me
going
make
to
it a color.
get up out of my seat and basically draw on the ground, and more or less I'm gonna make like an igloo that like completely envelops me and James there.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a. So right now we are both completely behind cover. We cannot be physically attacked. However, the cover can be attacked.
Okay, how big of a what am I drawing here?
It would probably just be like the size of a table. So it's probably gonna comes up.
So we're talking like it's gonna be like a 10 by 10. So like, is it circular? So like if like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Of the toughness. So if they try to attack us, their damage will be against like the barrier itself.
And what's the toughness of the barrier?
It is equal to create range is a 7, right?
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Anything else you want to do? Move around inside there, I guess.
I'm dazed. I can't there actually.
Oh yeah. All right, James, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna control the motions of the guy at the bottom that shot me.
This guy.
That's correct. He has to overcome a DC 15 versus
Okay.
will.
And it's perception, right? Like you have perception on there, so you don't hit because right
Yeah.
you can't. You guys can you guys see out of it?
Can I do it with my mental awareness?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm asking Sketch like so this igloo like.
So there's a little spot where you can get out of it.
Okay, but yeah, you could use your mental awareness. I just didn't know like if it's like something that like you guys are blind inside, like you can't see, but if you have like perception and mental awareness, you could sense.
Like classic igloo where it's like there is the one hole where you crawl into, but other than that you can't see out of it. Or into.
Okay. This is DC 15. Will you
Correct.
said?
That's correct.
Whack. So you succeed by 2 degrees.
Oh, I love that.
So that automatically applies to the second
Disabled.
level of that, right?
That's
Disabled. All right, disabled. How do you say that in Spanish? Disabled.
Deshabilitado.
Okay. All right. I like learning new words. So, disabled will be the little stop sign thing. He's like.
Next turn, if everything goes well, he goes down.
All right, back to the top then. So I guess then this guy and this guy, they're gonna shoot the barrier.
Yeah.
Oh. One guy crits it. And then, do you want to roll a toughness, or do you want me to?
Mike, are
Maybe
you
I'm
there?
gonna say, like, did I cut out this time?
Nope.
No.
You're still with
No,
us.
you
I
were
heard
good.
the thing.
I think we lost Mike now.
Maybe he's muted himself.
I'm here.
Oh, so you on your? Do you want to roll a toughness on your barrier, or do you want me to?
Okay, now you cut off.
Oh, now I cut out. Okay, do you want? Okay, he's rolling it. All right, so 15. 15 against. So it, well, it's an inanimate object. It can't be dazed, but it takes a -1 penalty. This guy down here, disabled. That's a compound one, right? Always got -5 to all of his checks. So I guess he's gonna like warily raise his rifle. He's gonna try to shoot it as well. Goodbye, cruel world. You were good to us. Oh, he actually hits.
Really?
Yeah, well, because he's down to like a -1 because he takes -5 on checks.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 base. So
Damn.
it's one of these games.
Yeah, I see.
So then Michael need another toughness.
Igloo needs another toughness.
Yep. Just remember now it's a -1.
Oh, -1.
So 18. 18. It's going to take another -1.
Okay. Is that a?
So Shadow, these two guys are going to try to shoot you that are in your.
Okay. They have a -5 if I am concealed.
Yep. So, and then the first one. What the shit? Hacks. All right. Yeah, the bolts just go flying. You hear one of the tables next to you just kind of splinters as one of the laser shots hit it.
Oh, they're gonna pay for that.
Oh yeah.
Like literally. That's like That's a $200 table, motherfucker.
That's
All
an
right,
antique. Everything in here is an antique.
Antiques, baby. All right, so two guys are going to shoot you, Zorro. All right. All right, second one hits you.
Shit!
There it comes. Here it comes, baby. Oh, you are now dazed with a -1.
Quickly hide in the igloo.
And then the other two guys, so like this guy and this guy, are going to shoot the igloo.
So
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yep.
How's that one?
So 21, no damage.
Yay!
You just stole Soros.
Oh, oh yeah, look at him. 21 out of 25. Yeah, no
Dude,
damage.
you roll thief!
Igloo MVP. Igloo
Your thunder
MVP.
has been stolen.
I know,
He's like,
right? By like
Yeah.
an ice wall. The
You're like, that's
fudge.
it. That's it. Next 15 points, I'm creating ice barriers.
No. Next 15 points is gonna be ice punches.
There you go. Just big ice blocks around the hand. Just boof. All right, Zora, you're up.
That's gonna be my new training technique.
Punching blocks of ice.
No. Freezing my hands in blocks of ice and punching with them.
Jeez,
Oh, there you
this
go.
is what Rocky.
Like training montage. Aya.
Exactly. Speaking of a montage, let's give this guy a magnificent montage of chair to the face.
All right. Oh, he's able to parry the blow.
You are good, sir, but are you good enough?
He's like, we shall see. He's gonna try to give you a haymaker. Whack. That's a hit. continue to be dazed, and you take another -1 penalty.
And can I still counterattack while dazed?
What kind of action is it? Free action?
It's a reactionary action. I didn't actually specify if it would be specific other than that.
So you're limited to free actions and a single standard action per round.
A reactionary, I think, technically is below free action in the movement pool.
Okay. So yeah, you can counterattack.
All right.
Kick him to the chair.
I was literally going to go chair straight to the solar plexus.
Just like boof. Alright.
Huzzah!
Let's see what he rolls. Oh, but you come in and he's able to he strikes the chair down and it hits the floor. He's like, I do not think so. It was a good roll, but he rolled better. All right, Dragon, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna throw 3 more shurikens at the same dude, and if I succeed, we might need to look at the amount of success because it is a multi-attack. I forgot about that.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Okay, it's a hit. You get 1 degree of success on it.
Now, is that including the success itself?
Oh no, it's just so basically you just succeed. He rolled
I just succeed.
under.
Okay. All right, then he has to resist damage 5.
What did I give him last time? All right. All right, so you just you do like there's like tink tink like off the arm, and then the third one just like he's like hits him in the neck. Oh, nope, not that.
Does he go down?
Yep.
So if he is a minion, then I instantly throw 3 more at his buddy, who has to resist the same attack roll and damage effect.
Same attack roll, okay. Okay, he hits. This time you get 2 degrees. You get the success and 1 more. So that's
Okay.
+2. So
Yeah,
7.
that will be a +2 to damage, so 7 damage. Oh, actually, I don't know if this counts for takedown, because it says he has to resist the same attack and effect. So it might be your call in this case. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll give it the +2. And then he rolled 20 against this, so technically a 7. All right, he goes down.
This is the anti-minion machine gun.
I like it.
He's like, Hwah! He just kind of he sprawls on the floor. Blah. Any movement from you?
I'm going to stay where I am for now. I don't want to impede my friends by getting them in the cloud if I can help it.
Okay. All right, Sketch.
I am. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna go prone, crawl to the entrance so I can see out of it, and I'm gonna use missile to attack the guy all the way on the right there.
Which direction did you put the entrance?
It's on the right side.
On the right side, so we're just gonna go like, boop. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
that's the
cute.
entrance to both of us.
Looks like a little turtle.
It's a teacup, man. It's a teacup.
That's right, baby. Sophisticated. Ice teacup igloo. All right, so you're gonna missile this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We're no longer dazed, right?
Correct.
Nope.
I gotta. So he's got. Oh. You do not hit with that. Let's see. Let me look at some here.
I did not hit at all.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste a luck point now.
Let's see.
Although I cannot use like luck points on the igloo because that's not physically me. Yep. So that's my turn. I'm still prone, so I just check the book. I'm still at I'm at a -5 to be hit from a range attack. Not that that matters. I'm in the igloo. An igloo is proving to be good.
Alrighty. All right, James, you're up.
All right, same thing. To the guy that is disabled, he needs to overcome a 15 DC, and he's at a -5.
Whack. Yeah, he goes down. He's like, He just like slumps against the wall. He's just like, he's down.
All
Any
right.
movement from you? Or you gonna stay in the igloo?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. All right. Minion turn. This guy's gonna shoot the igloo.
All right.
It hits.
Not that he needs to roll to hit, because object.
I roll just in case he gets a 1, you know, like a malfunction or something. 17. It's going to take another -1. And the other minion's going to shoot it as well. Okay, it's a hit. So basically this guy over here is shooting it now.
Okay, so another hit on the igloo.
Yep, sending in the toughness. Now it should be at a -3 now. There we go. No more. Nope, no damage. This guy's gonna move over. This guy's gonna move over here. Zorro, these two guys right here are gonna shoot you. Whack. Okay. Yeah, you dodged both. Well played. Then these two guys up here are gonna shoot the igloo. Just make sure they don't roll poorly here.
Yes, waste your turns on the igloo.
Yep, so 2 more hits on the igloo.
A 16.
Okay, it takes another -1.
Okay.
Takes another -1.
Okay.
All right. Zorro, you're up.
You are a coward. You allow your minions to attack in combat with single foe? Just smash them right uppercut into the chin. I'm aiming to break that sucker.
Oh, you rolled well, but I rolled better on his parry. It's like you come up with the uppercut and he grabs, like he puts his arms over and like grabs like right at the elbow, keeps you from hitting. He's like, I'm no coward. We have job to do. He's like, and let me show you. Are you done? Or do you have any movements?
Oh no, I'll let him think he has me right where he wants me.
Okay. He's going to give you like a double axe handle smash to the face. Okay, you parry.
And counterattack with a shot, and I'm not pulling it this time. I'm putting it straight between the legs.
This will talk about a coward. Kick him in the
Damn
junk.
Skippy. No kick, straight forearm.
Okay. Oh, it's a hit. And your damage is 6.
Yep,
Let's call it the Nutcracker.
precisely.
Oh. But you get him right square between the legs. He's like, he's just like, he kind of like just shrugs it off, making some weird noise. You're like,
And does he start talking like this?
He's like, I'll get you next turn, you coward. All right, Dragon, you're up.
All right, so I am gonna throw 3 more shuriken. Oh, let me get my pointer. I'm gonna throw them at this dude. He is within short range.
Okay. Oh. Oh, it's a hit. Goodbye, Cruel World.
Any ranks of success?
Yeah, 2.
2. All right. So that will be another +2 to
Okay.
the damage.
He goes down. He's just a minion. He's like,
So everybody
lands
sees
on the
these.
garbage can.
Everybody sees these shurikens just come, flying out of the darkness, trailing like this black fire behind them, and they just, take him out.
The guys are like looking around like,
And I am going to move forward 2 squares. 1, 2.
Boom. All right. All right, Sketch, you're up.
Mike.
Come back to us, Mike. Come back to us.
Don't go towards the light, Mike.
Oh my god, you stole my
I was
line.
muted, wasn't I? I was muted, wasn't I?
I guess. You were
Yeah.
trying to talking and nobody was responding.
Okay, so both the guys on this side are dead, right?
Yeah. So everybody on the right hand side is dead, and one guy on the left is.
Wait, I haven't
5
killing these guys.
Unconscious.
incapacitated. All right.
Unalived. Is that better?
So
They're
they're
laying on the
undead?
ground. He's now turned them into zombies.
They're not bothering us anymore.
Yes.
Let's leave it like that.
I think for this round, since the entrance is on this side, I think I'll just take the defend action.
Okay. Maybe these guys are laying on the ground thinking real hard about life decisions.
If they came into my house, they better be thinking about their life decisions.
I'm just gonna hope that they just waste more on the igloo, so that way the luchador can 1v1 this guy.
We'll see. All right, James, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna calm emotions on this guy now.
Which guy? This guy over here? Okay.
You can't see through the
DC
igloo,
50.
remember?
Oh, I can't see through the igloo?
No, you can't.
Mental
But he does have
perception.
his... Yeah, don't you have...
Oh yeah, the mental awareness.
Yeah, the mental awareness, which allows you to sense that he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not a sight thing. It's a mental thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get...
15 DC.
So 15... So you get 2 degrees of success, so this guy is disabled.
Sorry, you... Oh, okay.
I kind of... Yeah, he's disabled.
Alright. Next turn he's down.
All right. So I guess the disabled guy is going to shoot the igloo. Let's just make sure he doesn't roll 1 here. He hits. 2 more are also going to shoot it as well. So 3 hits total.
3. Okay.
Okay, so it takes a -1.
Okay.
Takes no damage from that one.
I figured it wasn't destroyed from the 5.
And it takes another -1.
Okay. Neat.
And then these other 2 guys are going to shoot you, Zoro. Wah. Oh, this game. All right, you dodge both. Easily. You're just like dancing around over there.
I'm starting a new form called Capoeira.
You're like Eddie from Tekken.
That's right.
You just roll your face on your controller and win. Let's see. Okay, so let's Zorro, you're up.
While I'm doing the dodge dance of laser bolts, I'm going to come up in a snap handstand, driving both feet into the chin of Sterling Jr. over here.
Okay. Oh, he barely avoids. You almost catch him by surprise, but he's able to, like, get an arm up just in time. He's like, you have fancy moves. He said, let me show you one of mine.
You've seen nothing yet.
Because you're, like, in the handstand or whatever. So now he's going to sort of, like, kick you, like, in the chest while you're down there. Because, like, you're, inverted. Oh, Ty goes to the defender. It was close. You almost caught him by surprise, but he almost got you by surprise too. You're like, oh my god. He was pretty fast with that kick.
And on my way down from the backflip that I'm going to be doing to dodge his kick, I'm just going to go ahead and drive my knees into his chest on the way past.
Okay.
Not with that, I'm not.
Yeah, not with that.
This is like a Dragon Ball Z fight right now.
I know, right?
It's just like, except with there's a wrestler doing wrestling moves, and this guy is like a brawler type. There's all these punches and wind and everything going around, is blowing stuff everywhere when they're blocking. All right, Dragon, you're up.
All right,
Napkins
I'm
are
gonna
everywhere.
move forward a little bit more. Sorry, gentlemen.
Gonna make me move this shit more. All right.
Okay. 1 second, let me measure something. Okay, yeah, he's well within range. So I'm gonna target this guy with some shuriken.
Okay. Nope, you hit. You only just get the success, though.
Alright, so he's got to resist damage 5.
He's a minion. He goes down.
Alright, and then 3 more come for his friend, just like quick succession.
Nope, he goes down.
Oh.
Yeah. No blood. They're just like, oh, bad life decisions as they go down to the floor, and they're thinking.
And there's
Losing
like
lackeys quickly.
there's this like dark voice coming out of the fog that says, "You have all made a mistake in coming here."
Ooh. Spooky. I like it. All right, Sketch, you're up.
You're probably
Alright.
muted, Mike. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there was some yelling, so I muted myself. So, so at this point, I think it might be time to move out of the igloo.
Okay.
Okay, and I can move thing up to here, and I'm going to create an additional object. I'm gonna make a large, I guess you could say kind of like a counter kind of thing that goes from head high downward and is a bit farther out and just ovals around me a bit.
So like
Riot Shield?
like a. I don't know how to draw that. So it's like a half circle. Is it like a stationary object like the igloo was?
Yeah, it's a stationary object. The igloo doesn't go away because I'm not exceeding like my maximum of create.
Okay. I guess we'll just freehand this. So
Yeah.
like you talking like it's like this right here, like that?
Yeah, except it's a bit like protrudes out a bit more or less. Yeah.
Okay. Like further away from you?
No. I mean, as in its like depth is like more.
So it's thicker?
Yeah, it's thicker. It's thick enough for me to make
So-
like a drawing on, more or less, if I need to.
So like, what the hell? Oh, never. God damn it. Hold on.
Looks
Yeah,
like one
more
of
or
those
less.
bad fingers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one has like full toughness strength, where the igloo is like dying. But
Like
igloo
that?
did its job. Igloo did a really good job. I can still be attacked, but attackers have a -5 circumstance penalty to attack me because I have total cover.
Yeah. Plus, you're inside his shadow effect too, so you're like double obscured.
Yeah. So that's like a -10 now, right?
I don't know if it compounds, but
Well, they're two different circumstance bonuses from different things that are for different things.
let's just say right for now you're really hard to hit.
Yeah.
All right, James.
All right, I'm trying to knock out the disabled guys. Okay, that came out wrong.
You're gonna knock out the
Wow.
disabled.
Don't let you near any old folks' homes.
This got dark
I don't
fast.
have any issues with this. What's the problem with the wording?
Wow.
It's fine.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Exactly.
At least once more, Sonny!
No pudding for you, Grandpa. No.
Oh
So
my
he
God.
he
Well, you
succeeds
get-
with flying colors. Knock out the disabled guy.
It's that guy. So
Is that
it-
worthy? Like, is that worthy of a shirt? It's got his character using, got like the brain effect, the psychic effect coming out of his brain. There's like some kid with crutches. He's like, is that over the top? I don't know.
I think you might get letters if you make that a shirt.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, letters of like, this is amazing. I'll buy one. Just because it's not PC for everybody. No, that would just be terrible.
It's one of those.
You
in-joke
realize
things.
we're all terrible people, right?
No, what I'll do, okay, I'll just have the soldier look like with stars over his head, and you'll be doing that with the saying, I knock out the disabled guy. There we go. Context. Context. It's all about the context, all right? All right. Any movement, James?
Yeah. There I go.
Okay.
Did he
Wow.
overpass the will
Yeah.
save? Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he passed with flying colors. He rolled a 20 plus.
Oh man. Even with the -5.
So that still would have made it like a 17.
Oh,
And yours
okay.
DC's only 15. So.
Yeah.
All right, soldier turn. The two guys left are going to shoot Zora, or the two guys that are not disabled are going to shoot Zoro. Ooh. All right. Well, so one hits you. Ooh, this one does graze you. You do take a -1.
That's -3 now.
The disabled guy is going to he's going to stagger like this way, whatever. He's going to try a shot at you as well, Zoro. You barely dodge. Bolts are just like flying like all around, like the two of you, like this DBZ fight going on here. All right, Zoro, you're up.
We'll step around and take his back, and I'm just going to grab him and leap through the ceiling. Sorry, Shadow.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
You always wanted a skylight right there, you know, get some of
RIP.
that ambient light coming in. All right. Oh,
Not with that wrestling grab technique.
yeah. You come up behind and you end up just hugging him gently.
Whisper sweet. I will whisper
You
sweet
just
nothings
caress
in his
him?
ears.
We would
Yes, I
make
just
sure
caressed
you
him.
know that.
And there,
He
and
feels
then,
uncomfortable.
then there's a moment of awkwardness. Yeah, Zoro like he does this cool sidestep around. He's like, oh, like just like caresses the muscles on his back. Does
Now
this
you
weird noise.
now you just roll a persuasion roll and turn him over to our side.
Like, listen, I don't know if you've heard, but we got some aliens to take care of.
Yeah, we got some bad stuff coming, man, and we could really use these.
Oh my
wiggling
God.
muscles. Oh,
Oh God, that's too much.
it's not a bad roll, but unfortunately, your persuasive does not work. He's very adamant about doing what he needs to do.
Oh,
It was
I've
good,
got
though.
something for him to do.
It's this turn now. Now he's gonna turn around, like he's gonna come around with a left hook aimed right at that good looking jaw of yours. With those like speed lines. You just get the arm up.
No, you fly. Straight flat palm counterattack to the chest.
Okay. Ooh, maybe. Oh, it's a hit.
6 points. Put a palm.
Oh, but I rolled well too. So you're just like, boom, like you just hit him right in his like glistening, like huge pectoral muscles. You're just like, boom. And he just kind of like stands there and just takes it and he like looks at you and he smirks. He doesn't take any damage. You've caressed the back and now you're grabbing the pecs. You're like, All right, Dragon.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I got my ruler out again. Sorry. I'm gonna step down here.
Well, someone's having a measuring contest.
So 1, 2, 3. Making me move this crap. 1, 2.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. There we go. It'd be nice if I could just like tie it to you. That'd be great.
Yeah. All right, and I am going to throw 3 at this burrow right here.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Oh, it's a hit. They just kind of come up like right between Zoro and the big muscly guy. They're having that weird moment where Zoro's like grabbing his chest. Shuriken just come right in between. Pepper this dude. And he decides to lay on the ground and think about life choices.
I mean, at least it was a nice resounding slap on the hit, right?
Oh yeah, it was more like a big just boom, like it's like your hand hitting like concrete. And then can you make the same attack against this dude here or no?
I cannot because he was not adjacent.
Okay.
They're learning my tactics.
Like spread out. All right, Sketch.
They have a minion machine gun. Spread out.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to make an attack on the last minion guy. But I guess I have like major penalties right now.
Yeah, because you're completely blind, you can't see. You get the -5.
Sorry, fam.
Gonna make a missile. Hope it hits something. Hopefully it's not Zoro.
Eventually, one of these days, he's gonna add selective on there.
Get selective on it.
On the cloud, because then he can select who it affects and who it doesn't.
Yeah.
Or we'll all wise up and get dark vision.
Oh yeah. Ooh. He is able to like as it comes out. The guy sees it just in time. He's able to like move his head to the side, and it kind of like this is like the little area that goes into the kitchen. So the missile goes into the kitchen. Oh, but now I see I get to use the stuff I pay for. So it goes like it goes like this. Missile goes that way, and then it goes into the kitchen.
I'm not paying for that.
There's
put it
like
on
you
their
hear pots and pans and stuff just goes flying everywhere in there.
Does he get hit by a pot or a pan?
No, he doesn't.
Gets
He's
knocked
like
out by
you
pan.
donk. Oh, life
It was
decision
my
time.
plan the whole time.
It was the ricochet shot. Shoot the pan rack, knock the frying skillet into him, or the wok into him, or whatever.
Yeah.
Any movement from you, Sketch?
Waka waka.
Nope. I am safe behind my little
James?
thing.
All right, I'm gonna try to emotion control the guy that is standing the minion. DC 15. Yeah, that one.
The minion. Is it a -5, right?
Yep. No, it's it's a
regular?
15. Yeah, it's mental
Right.
strength.
Oh! Nope. He rolls a crit on his save. Plus his bonus, so he resists. He's like, he shakes his head. Any movement from you?
No, I think the only thing I'll do is I'll drop prone.
Okay, you're just gonna lay on the ground. You're like,
Yeah,
shh.
kind of hiding behind the chairs and table and everything.
Okay. All right, the one minion left is gonna shoot you, Zora. Now you gotta. He's like, ha! He's got his back to me, fool. Oh, it's a hit. Whack.
Here we go again.
Well, yeah, no damage. It just like grazes your back. You're just like, ha! I've had worse sunburns.
Precisely.
Over here. Zoro, you're up.
Let's see. I'm going to see if I can just give him a straight DDT onto the chair.
Okay.
Oh!
Ooh, nice. All right. Let's see what he gets on his. Ooh. No, you hit with it. So it's what damage? So damage 6. You're gonna put the +5 on there. So it's 11.
Yep, and plus weakened stamina now takes effect.
All right. So let's go. So the damage. Ooh. And then what's the save on the weakened stamina?
Double checking that right now.
Hit him with a chair.
Get him. Yeah, you probably look too.
It is 10 plus weakened rank.
And what's your rank of weaken?
Should be 4, but double checking on that.
Okay. And I'm assuming we left it as fortitude, right?
Yes, and yes, it is 4 progressive.
Okay. He succeeds on his fortitude save.
I bet
So you-
that'll give you a headache in the morning.
Yeah, you just jump up, just whoom, just boom. So now, like, you and him are prone.
Skip up.
So you instant up. He just kind of like rolls, and he's up to his feet as well. He's gonna do like a spinning kick to your face. Whack. I've been rolling terrible when I try to attack you with this guy.
I'm going to kick his ankle out.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is a hit. Damage 6.
He won't be doing any fancy spinny moves here anytime soon.
Well, you give him another -1.
I
Boom,
will
he's
break
like,
him.
He's like, ah. Shakes his leg. He just kind of steps back on it. And he's like, "Ugh."
And I just shake my finger in his face. No, 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 sir.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, Dragon.
All right, this guy's going down. Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Well, at least you didn't roll a 1.
Nope. He evades. They come
All right.
out. He's got more than enough time. He's just like,
I'm going to use my hero point, and just when he thinks he's gotten away, 3 more come for him. I'm going to use my hero point to get another standard action.
okay. Good luck. Oh, but yep, like he dodges to one side. He's like, haha, you're just like, and just foot, right in the chest.
Aha!
He's like,
Ho, ho.
he's like, oh, poor life decisions. Ugh. He goes and lays in the corner.
So is this guy down?
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh wait, no, he's not. I forgot to use him. He's still disabled.
Oh yeah, I
He's
forgot
still-
about him too.
Yeah, I forgot about him too. He was in your little bubble, and I'm like, oh, everybody in his bubble's dead. All right, Sketch.
Give me a second. The webpage had to reload. Okay, but it looks like basically all the minions are taken care of, though.
Except for one, just like this guy right here.
Oh. Okay, I'll try and fire at him then.
Okay. I think you're at a -5 because you're inside the shadow effect.
Yep.
But he also has a -5, so
His active defenses are halved. We assume.
no, he's disabled. He has a -5.
So, do those compound? Because he would be at half active defenses because Sketch is concealed.
Because yeah, he would be vulnerable. So basically, then he's disabled, so he takes the -5, and then you have the active defenses round up to the round up the final value.
Does anything hits or not?
Well, it would be a 13, right? Because it's -5.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Surprisingly, he evades with my hot roll.
No.
That minion deserves a medal.
I know, right? It's just, I'm good, guys. Da-da-da-da-da. He deserves a promotion to non-minion. That's what's going to happen to him.
He's the little minion that could.
If only this darkness, if only someone that created this darkness would drop it so we could actually see what we're doing and not firing blindly.
I don't know who that would be.
I don't see any problem with that, and I just mental control, emotion control the guy.
I mean, one of these days I'm just gonna hitting
Oh,
you or Zoro.
Oh wait, he's disabled.
Yeah, remember, try to knock out
Oh,
the
yeah.
disabled guy.
Oh yeah, oh, he finally goes down. He's like, oh, poor life decisions.
Yes, I knocked the disabled guy down.
You took out the disabled guy. You got him.
Quick, take his crutches.
Bonus XP for you.
I need his leg.
Quote.
Oh, I'll
Well,
get that eye. Or no,
Kazi-
I'll get that arm.
Quote Kazi at 2018. I finally took down the disabled guy.
After 4 turns, the disabled guy goes down. The disabled guy goes down. Da 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 da.
Oh man,
like,
you guys are gonna create a bad name for me on the internet.
It's like a Mike Tyson's Punch Out meme, you know, where he's just all like, dun, 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 dun. There's some guy with crutches laying on the ground. All right, anyway, Zoro, you're up.
Let's see what he thinks about a good old-fashioned armbar.
Oh. All right, that's a hit. Damage 6. He's down to this. Whack. Oh.
Oh?
He kind of you get him. He's like, ah, as he kind of like staggers around for a second. His turn. He just he looks around. He runs over to this window. He jumps through the window. He's whoosh, and then he like lands and he turns and he looks back at you all. Then he just like leaps like the Incredible Hulk. Just whoo.
Don't we get like an opportunity, an attack of opportunity or something like that?
No,
Oh well.
because I haven't been doing that at all. If that's
Pretty sure attacks of opportunity aren't in this system at all.
yeah, they don't use them in this system. That's a D&D thing.
Yeah, I know.
So this guy is gone. All right, so everybody's been KO'd or gotten away.
We'll do it.
Loot the bodies.
Loot the bodies!
So I
So
will.
You said something about an extra XP if I loot the crutches, so I'm going for that.
Loot the crutches.
I'm going
Bloody
to drop
hell.
the darkness, and I'm going to rush into the back area to try and find Amy.
Okay. So you run around the whole thing, and there's nobody here. Surprisingly, there's no cooks, no dishwasher. Amy's not here. There's nobody here, except for you and all of these incapacitated guys.
Okay. I grab one of the incapacitated guys, take him to the sink, and pour cold water on his head.
All right, waterboarding. Yeah, let's do it.
I just thought about that exact same thing.
We have
Alright.
a thing down here in Mexico that is called the tehuacanazo. It basically you shake mineral water and then pour it to the nose. I think that will wake them up.
Oh, I thought he was just washing his face. Just being a
Kinda-
kind gentleman washing all these unconscious people's faces.
What kind of stuff are you into, Kazi? Are you like some kind of like, secret military police?
Brian, don't ask
Yeah.
questions you cannot handle the answer to.
Oh yeah, I mean we can't talk about that.
I could
Spoilers.
tell you, Brian, but then I would have to kill
have
you. So
Yeah, okay, you come to my
that
house
an
and
issue?
pour mineral water down my nose. I don't
Yeah.
even know what to think about that. But all right, so yeah, you take this guy's helmet off, you get him under the sink, you run water in his face. He's like, what?
And I get right in his face and I say, "Where is she?"
where have I heard that before?
Where's Martha?
I'm like, this is like a Batman thing. Oh God.
Rachel!
He's like, the guy's like, what are you, huh? What? He's still kind of
Where
like
is
coming out of his, still kind of coming out of his incapacitatedness.
I slap him.
Water and everything. Oh. He's like, what? I don't know who you're
The
talking
woman
about,
who
man.
owns this restaurant, where is she?
He's like, I don't know, man. I like everybody was gone. We were told to show up. We showed up. We got in position, man. I don't know.
I look through the window where they serve the food. I look at James and I say, "Is he telling the truth?"
Mind reading?
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about any woman.
Okay, I tried to dig a little bit deeper than that and see if he knows anything about future plans.
Okay. Yeah, like you dig like as deep as you can. He he doesn't know hardly anything. He knows that he was supposed to, like, they're supposed to come here, distract you guys. Like, if they were able to kill you, so be it. But he doesn't know really anything else past that.
I'm going to add Shadow Dragon's interrogation with some intimidation.
I'm just gonna look at Shadow and just shake my head. He's telling the truth, man.
So Zora, you come up there and you get all like just like in his face, and he's like starts crying. I don't know. I don't know anything.
These guys are just a bunch of thugs that they hired from the slums in the city, guys. They don't know shit. Sorry.
But then, like, you hear the little doorbell thing go off. You know, like when you go into the restaurants, they have the little bell, bring, like somebody coming inside. And hold on, let me get the token. Donde token, donde. There it is. Oh.
It's a lot of sound for one little token.
I know, right? I'm just all like, it's on the wrong layer.
Our doorbell could be described as creative.
Is it Magneto?
They really want you to know if somebody's showing up. So you see, like Amy, she comes like walking in like the front door, and she's got like a bag of groceries in her cane. She has this confused look on her face. What about this igloo? Is this thing gone? Is it still here? I'm assuming so, along with your shield as well, Sketch.
Yeah,
so-
the igloo's still here.
Yeah, so Amy just comes like, you guys all like turn and look like, whoa, like you're gonna just like attack whoever, and she's just standing there with her bag of groceries. In her cane, she's got this really confused look on her face, like why her place is trashed, why are there incapacitated soldiers all over the place.
So I pull the guy close to my face, like I kind of almost whisper to him. I say, "You get your friends, and you get out of here. If I see you again, if I catch you helping Rash, I will rain every agony down upon you."
The guy's like white. He's like just scared. I was
And
hoping it would be like, you don't like falafel.
You want some noodles?
Teriyaki chicken with extra sauce.
How about some tea?
Do I look like a chef? And then I drop him.
So he goes and like he like helps like wake up his friends or whatever, and they all kind of scuttle out the broken window or whatever.
They make doors for that, morons.
They just run away. They're just all scared.
You know,
So
they come from a different school of thought. Like, to those guys, helicopter crashes are just how people get to the ground.
Yeah, quickly.
So just to make sure, guys, so the Rash now owes you a new table, like 3 windows.
Looks like
Yeah.
a new kitchen.
Yeah.
Amy, she's like, what in the hell? She stamps her cane on the ground. Is going on in here?
Amy, I think we need to sit down and have some tea.
And that's where we're gonna leave it here today. That's a really good time. That's a really good line to leave it off on. She looks at you and she squints her eyes and lets out a sigh. And we're gonna leave it there. Cool.
All right, well
All
done,
right.
everyone.
Yeah, it was a good one.
So I'll give you guys all 5 more points. Working toward
Sorry,
power level.
you broke down. You said 5?
Yeah, 5 more power points.
Okay.
Should be working towards power level 8.
Yep, working toward power level 8. We'll pick up next week with we're sitting in the ruined restaurant, having tea and discussing the next 46 hours.
And I just realized that Zero is probably in some really deep shite right about now.
And it has nothing
Tell
to
me
do
about
with
it.
the world ending.
It's a good
Tell
thing
me
I was
about it.
given a week off of work.
Yeah,
Greater
you guys
good.
with like,
I am your wife. I am the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today was important. We got the information we needed, and we met the greatest MVP anyone has ever known, Igloo.
oh yeah, here he is. He's right there.
And the minion that got promoted to non-minion.
Yep. So like
The little
eventually you
minion
will,
could-
yeah, you will eventually run into him, and he will not have minion status, so he might be a little more difficult to defeat. All right, gamers. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. Revealed a lot of plot points that are going to be coming up here. So the game is going to be winding down pretty soon. There's probably only maybe a handful of episodes left for each group. We're going to talk more about that in a later episode. But if you all did enjoy this, please hit the like button. Also, if you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button along with the bell icon so you get notifications when I upload new content. Check in the link in the description below if you want to come over and join my Discord. Everybody that's in these games is over there, plus a bunch of other people looking to play games, talk about games, run games. If you're looking for any kind of thing like that, could be a good place to get a group going and get a game going. So until I see you guys again in the dungeon, I'm Brian, your Game Master, and happy gaming.